Hey guys, Joel here with my son Justin. And Justin's 18, he's been training, about 3 years? And more serious, the past 6 to 8 months to a year?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna do a real hamstrings and calves workout. He's gonna do everything from his warm-up set to his working set. And a lot of people always ask, when you're younger, is there a danger to your growth? Well, Justin, I think, is pretty close to full grown. He might be still growing a little bit taller, but for me, I started training at age 11 and it didn't affect my growth. How do I know that? Because I'm 5'10" and my dad was 5'7" and my mom was 5'6". So I actually ended up taller than them. And in fact, it can actually help growth because it increases testosterone at a younger age. So let's go ahead with, we're gonna do seated calf here. And this hits the inner calf muscle. This is just his first warm-up set. Now, warm-up set is just as many reps as he feels until he's getting warm. Now, being summertime here, the gym itself is pretty hot. It's probably about 85 degrees in here because we don't have air conditioning in this area. But so just slow down, power up, just a simple warm-up. Now, we'll probably do 2 to 3 warm-ups because it's his first working set. What do you want to go to now, 25 with that?
Yeah,
or?
we'll put a 25 on.
Okay. There's one here. There we go. So, warm-up sets are just that. They're not to stimulate the muscles, to get the blood flow going, and also get your nervous system ready for one set to failure. So when you're talking about the 7-minute workout, this is just warm-up. It's not actually part of the 7 minutes, because look, is he sweating? Is he huffing and puffing? No. So whenever you're ready, son, do a second warm-up. And again, the space in between your warm-ups and your working sets should be fairly long because it's the high-intensity, short duration that works. Now, what's really cool with Justin, and everybody's body's very different. Obviously, he's very lean naturally. So his body weight is only 135 to 140 pounds, but his body weight to strength ratio is really phenomenal. Like, he's already got over 100 pounds here already, and it's just a warm-up set. Do you want to go to 3 for a working set?
We'll go to 3.
Okay. So he's only going to do 2 warm-ups. Do you want to do a third warm-up, or you're okay?
No, I'm good.
Okay. There's some here, Justin, if you want. I can just use one of these.
Okay.
So now he's got 140 pounds on there, and because it's extended out, it actually feels heavier, right? If the 140 pounds was sitting right here, that would be 240 pounds, but when it's leveraged outwards, this makes it feel more like 300 pounds because of the way the anchor and the rotation is. So this is the start of his 7-minute workout. If you want, when we're doing the working sets, JB, we can actually put a timer just to show people what the working set's really like. So this is his 1 set to failure. He's gonna go slow down, power up. I'm gonna help him with another 2 or 3 because, again, what causes muscle growth is positive momentary muscular failure. You ready?
Yep.
So he's gonna swear and he's gonna kick and he's gonna scream and he's gonna go, oh damn, but that's part of the fun. And this type of intensity, because he's been training a while, you wouldn't start with, okay? You want to make it fun for you. So this intensity comes after, a substantial amount of training. He'll communicate to me when he needs help. Good. Nice. And being young, he can go in a very low rep range. He's at 3 reps now. And we don't count reps, we just go to failure. I can tell he's starting to go there. Let's go 4 more. 1. Now it's starting to hurt. 2. Come on. Take a break, 2 more. Hard, come on, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got 2 more. Come on, come on. Now you're starting to fail. 1 more, down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, push, 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 push. So by the end only, I probably took about 60% of the weight, and that shows that those muscles have failed. Again, it's positive momentary muscular failure. What does that mean? The moment when the muscles fail, during the positive aspect of the movement is the stimulus that causes the growth. So what was the exertion phase there? Maybe 35 seconds. Now he's gonna take a long break between sets, and now he's gonna work the outer calf over here. We're gonna do this one here, which is the standing calf, and he'll do 1 warm-up set. He doesn't need 3, why? The 1 warm-up set is to judge the weight he's going to use for his final set because his body's already warmed up, obviously, from doing this one. So take a break, son. Whenever you're ready, go and do 1 warm-up set. All right, so now we're moving to the standing calf. So come here, turn to the side. I just want to show people. See this muscle here? I don't know if you can see that, JB. That's what the seated calf worked. Now we're gonna work the outer calf, which is here. This is the inner calf, this is the outer calf. So standing does the outer calf. So this is one warm-up set. Good. Power up and slow down. Good. This is just judging what he's going to do for his working set. Good, son. That's it. And his calves tend to shake. Everybody's a little different.
Yeah.
But mine will shake sometimes too. So choose a weight that you can probably get about 6 on your own.
180.
And this next set will be his working set to that, again, phrase. That's such a key phrase, positive momentary muscular failure. When the muscles fail, that is the stimulus that they're not used to because they're failing that causes the improvement. That's why the high intensity, short duration is key to building muscle. If you're doing repetitive movements like set after set after set, that's endurance. That's like being a marathon runner, right? It's not the same thing. So, and you know, when you're using the explosive power, those muscle fibers take a long time to recuperate. Your goal in the gym isn't to get out there and get done in 3 to 7 minutes. Yes, the exertion phase is only 3 to 4 minutes, but you want long breaks because you want those muscles to recuperate so that you can use maximum weight. Maximum weight means maximum stimulation for those fibers, your fast twitch muscle fibers, and those are the ones that grow. Ready?
Yep.
And so he'll communicate when he needs a bit of help, and I'll help him, and we'll get beyond failure again. All the way down, all the way up. Good. Good. Now he's using 185 pounds on here, which is pretty good too. It's well beyond his own body weight. Plus he's got his own body weight.
Ready?
In it. Yep. Good. 4 more. Come on. 2 more. Good. Come on. 2 more. Last 2. Good. Hard as you can. Hard as you can. Hard as you can. Hard as you can. Good. It's, and you know, it's centered around something that's very important for people to understand. Again, if you're brand new, you wouldn't go to this intensity, because if you go to this intensity, it's not going to be fun for you. When you start to build up to it, even though it hurts, it's kind of satisfying, right? Like, you know you've done some good to your body as you improve, and that's the key, is it's got to be enjoyable for you. So his calves are done. 2 sets, done, finished. Now we're going to move over to hamstrings. Why hamstrings? Turn to the side, Justin. Is they're synergistic muscle groups. Right here, the hamstring inserts here. So when you're training calves, you're training hamstrings. When you're training hamstrings, you're training calves. So that's why we're going to finish off and start with lying leg curls. Alrighty, guys, so we finished calves, now we're into hamstrings. I know Justin, he warms up pretty quickly, so he's going to do 1 to 2 warm-up sets here only. It could only be 1 warm-up set. Warm-up sets can be anywhere from 1 to 3 when you're moving to a new body part. That's your choice. It's a guideline, not a rule. So let's start with your first warm-up set, bud. Good. Good. You just go until you feel warm, and again, he's not exerting here. He's just trying to get blood into the hamstrings, into the glute muscles. He's trying to get himself ready for the important set, which is the 1 set to failure. Good. You need another warm-up, you think?
No.
So, yeah, I mean, the workouts are very simple. You can always change, the minute, let's say you're doing like, people ask, when do I start a new exercise? The principles around the exercise you don't want to change, the high intensity, the short duration. But I tell people, change up the exercises when you stop getting stronger. So I'll do leg curl. Now, of course, it's different for me because I hit my genetic potential a long time ago. I've been training for 35 years. But if I do this one, let's say I was younger, and then all of a sudden I plateau, usually you're going to get 10 to 15% stronger every single workout. The minute I stop getting stronger and I plateau on weight, then I might switch up the exercises to other exercises in the members area of 7-minute workout and now lifestyle. Are you ready for a set, bud?
Yep.
Okay, did you change your weight?
Not yet.
So now you're going to see 1 true set to failure. All right, let's do this. He's going to, again, communicate with me when he needs help, and I'm going to be able to tell on this one. It's a little easier. All right, come on, bud. Power up, hard as you can. Good. Good. You can see he's using his glutes, he's using all of his hamstrings. Good. Next one, I got you. Hard. Good. Now, once I get to the top, he's going to be strong on the negative, so I help him squeeze, then I let go. I let him do all of the negative. Hard. Hard. Good. Okay, now he's starting to fail only. Let's go at least 2 more. Probably 3 more. Come on, son. I'm allowing him to take breaks in between reps. Visualize. Good. I want 2 more. Now you're starting to truly fail. Take a break. Visualize. Hard as you can. 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 Good. I do want 1 more. Take a break. Visualize, and then pull as hard as you possibly can. Pull. Pull. Keep pulling. 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 Good. And you'll see there, true failure came in because even on the negative, which you're typically 60 to 70% stronger, he was failing there too. So that's a true set to failure. So now we'll move to seated leg curls. This is lying leg curls. We're going to switch over to the seated leg curl over here. This workout's done. Now, I'm curious to see what the timer's going to say on the exertion phase. This is going to be a very short time. So here's his 1 warm-up set, and then 1 set to failure. So again, you'll see he's not exerting himself. He's not pushing as hard as he can. He's there just retraining the nervous system to do a new movement. You know, this is similar to lying leg curl, but it's different. You know, the difference is instead of, his hamstrings are more stretched because his body's up this way. Good. Good enough. Do you want this out a bit further, or is it in a good spot?
No, this is good.
Okay. So choose your weight. Final set of the day. And you know, the real benefit of all this, if you're training your kids, it's the only form of torture that's legal, and it's really cool. So, you know, it's kind of fun. Just saying. Yeah. Moms, dads, if you start training your kids, it's well worth the satisfaction. That's all I got.
You guys can put the chancla away. Bring out the training.
So again, long break because it's the intent. I can't stress enough intensity. And again, these fibers, they're called your fast twitch explosive muscle fibers, your type 1 fibers. They take a long time to recuperate, to get their strength back, and they fatigue very quickly. So that's why it's only a couple sets, and he's going to improve. Now, typically, for this, we want to keep it a little shorter. Sometimes I'll do about 4 sets per body part total, 4 working sets. So for chest, quads, I'll do 4 sets. For smaller body parts, sometimes 3 sets. So like biceps or triceps, I'll do 3 sets. You ready, bud?
Yep.
And I'm going to spot him from right here. Get yourself nice and tight in there, and you communicate when you need it. Hard as you can. Good. 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 One more on your own, I can see. Okay, keep going, keep going. I want 4 more. Ready? All the way. Good. Come on. Come on, 2 more at least. Come on. Hard. Hard. Okay, no, you got 2 more now. You got missed that one on your own. 2 more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Hard. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Good. 1 more. Take a break. Take a break. 1, 2, 3. Pull. 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 Good stuff. All done. Workout's done. So again, guys, high intensity, short duration is key. I'm excited to see what the total is. We'll put the total right now of the time that he was actually in the working or exertion phase. Very, very short. So, you know, sometimes my workouts are 10 minutes, sometimes they're 25 minutes. Why? I'm sitting around, I'm talking to people. Generally, my workouts are quicker if I'm training here at the private gym in the office. If I go to Gold's Gym, I want to make it a social event. Again, it's okay to have 4 or 5 minute breaks between sets because of the muscle fibers we're trying to train. Now, cardiovascular exercise, very different. If you're doing cardiovascular, meaning training your heart and your cardiovascular system, that's where repetitive endurance comes in, and you don't want the long breaks in between sets. But still, nevertheless, HIIT training for cardiovascular is very good too. And I can't stress enough, probably over the age of 40, you should be doing some sort of cardiovascular exercise on your days off. Whether it's walking the dog, riding a bike, doing what you enjoy. You have to enjoy it or you won't stick with it. So good job, son. Awesome workout, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.